Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscope. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. So welcome back all my horse-y friends. How are we doing this week? Let's find out, shall we, as we shuffle these cards up and down, move them all around and pick three out for you guys. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Let's start about there. I'm going to take that one from the bottom. I'm going to take that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we're going to start off with two positives moving into a negative. The whites do outnumber the black there, but as I've said before, white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack. It all depends on the cards and the compatibility when we flip them over. The first one we've got then is the monkey card in the positive. Now you may be feeling right now like you're being a little bit selfish. You might feel like you need to be a little bit more self-centered, looking out for yourself a little bit, doing things that are your interests or achieving things that are your achievements or accomplishments. I doubt you feel guilty for it, but if you do have a hint of guilt for being selfish and a bit self-centered, it's okay. Right now, that's what's needed for progression, for you to develop what you need to develop, for you to accomplish what you are accomplishing. You need to have that push, that drive, and there's no more drive bigger than the drive to do things for our own happiness, our own wants, our own desires, our own needs. So this is not necessarily a bad thing to be selfish at this time. There are things to be done. That monkey is, of course, a doer from the doer triangle, which means there are things for you to get done. You aren't going to be holding your breath. You're not going to be holding back. You're not going to be slow or procrastinating. You are going to get things done. You are going to get things done, and you're going to push forward. This is a matter of pride. This is a matter of, as I say, achievement for you. This is a big thing for you. This is a big thing for you. The only thing is, I mean, the only negative aspect to this, I suppose, is that you could become a bit obsessive or obsess over what it is that you're trying to do, or become very protective or self-absorbed, where you're kind of like just only concentrating on you and focusing on that solely, without the thought of those around you or the thought of consequences that could potentially happen. Every action has a consequence, and we can choose the actions that we do. We can make the choices that we make, but we cannot choose those consequences. Those consequences are going to happen regardless, but we are still in a positive place. Snake card coming in, not a great card for a horse. The snake and the horse aren't exactly the best of friends. However, it is in the positive, and I think this has got a bit of a intimate, maybe romantic element to it, perhaps. Maybe there's a romantic element to things here. Maybe the things that you're doing right now are to push forward, to impress someone, to woo someone, to catch the eye of someone. Maybe the things that you're doing right now have coincidentally caught the eye of someone, and now it's sort of blossoming and there's something coming out of it. It's right, you are right though to be suspicious of it, because I don't think you trust it very much. You're very hard at work here. And there's something going on maybe in the background of all of this that may have even pushed you to this. It may have pushed you to be distracted. It may push you to be a little bit self-centered at this time and not concern yourself with others, because of this thing that's happened, this thing that's put you in this position. Perhaps, I think there is a lot of feeling here, there is a lot of passion here, but that passion could just be from that energetic kind of enthusiasm of doing stuff that makes you happy, makes you feel good. I think you need to listen to your intuition here, because only you know how selfish you are being, or how much you're focusing on just you. Only you know how much you're neglecting those around you. And if you find yourself questioning it just once, where you say, oh, maybe I have been a bit neglectful of this situation or that person, that's not a question, that's a statement that you must acknowledge, something that you have to consider. It's coming into your head as a consideration. The monkey is a selfish sign. The snake is also a selfish sign. They can both be very selfish. So I think the positive here, in that selfish place, I think that's okay. I think that's okay to be in that place, because we are looking at it from a positive perspective, where we're getting progression, we're getting things done, we're feeling good about it, and we're coming out on top. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. As I say, the consequences are going to be what get you in the end. It's what comes off of it. It's what happens because of it. It's the domino effect. And it is going to push us into this negative place, which is unfortunately a very conflicting place indeed. Because that rat is your conflict card, your direct conflict, and it's in the negative. In fact, this is the worst card you can get as a horse person. This card we do not want to see. But alas, here it is. Now that rat would actually symbolize the consequences of selfish actions, because we're looking at a doer that's no longer doing, and this particular doer is not a selfish doer, this rat. It's a more pre-planning, self-preservation, prepared doer, where you're pre-planning, or your build up to this could potentially be not well thought through, for want of a better word, because you haven't thought of the consequences, or because you're thinking very you, and that attitude is kind of very one-sided. It is going to affect you. You haven't thought about how this is going to affect the people around you. You haven't thought about how it's going to affect those that are involved. You haven't thought about how, like, this lack of pre-thought, this lack of consideration, it's going to have a few issues, and those issues are going to confront you. You will be called out on this. You're going to be called out on this. Now, as I say, it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. From a positive perspective, from your perspective, everything's working out great. Everything is brilliant. Why can't people just be happy for you? Why can't those around you just be grateful for all of the things that you're achieving? That's your approach, which I would say is rightfully so, in some degree. But from the negative perspective, from the outside looking in, there are those out there that could shun you. They could see your behavior as not just selfish, but arrogance, maybe belittling or patronizing. They will see things different from you. You must always consider, no matter what perspective you want to see this from, positive or negative, you need to think of always the opposite. You can be negative about things all you want. That's okay. You can look at things from a negative perspective. Just remember that there is a positive way to see things. This is why I believe most people have disagreements over things, is because they only see it in one way. And they resent the people that see things positively when they are seeing things in a negative. And people seeing things from a positive won't necessarily understand why that negative perspective, or, you know, what that person's crying about because of the negative perspective, and just won't understand it. But we have to understand that it does exist. We have to accept that it does exist. So just think about the consequences. Just think about those around you. Just think about the implications of the actions that you're making. And you can rectify this, and you can make it a little bit of a more comfortable situation rather than a conflicted one. And we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the sheep. So if you're interested in what those guys are up to, I'll see you over there next. If not, no worries. I'll just catch you next time when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. Thank you for watching, guys. Love and peace.